Now, in this chapter, we're going to look at how to calculate the area and also the perimeter of some very common plane shapes. Now, we're going to start with a rectangle, which we already know, but this time around, not a regular rectangle. But let's look at the basics first. Let's say we have a rectangle, looks something like this. We already know that the area equals the length times breadth, and the perimeter. The perimeter is the distance round. Let's say you're supposed to walk down this way and measure the distance round till you come back to this point. That's the perimeter, how long it is. So the perimeter will now be equal to 2 times the length plus the breadth. Okay, so it will be 2 times length plus breadth. So that is this plus this, and you multiply by 2. Okay, now let's look at an object that looks something like this. Now we're told that this side is 150 cm, here 200 centimeter. This side is 60 and here is 50 cm. So this is kind of irregular, so the best way to solve it, to find the perimeter and also the area, is to divide it into 2 objects that we're familiar with. So we'll now have 2 objects, one like this and another object like this. So the area of this object will now be the area of this object A plus the area of object B. Okay, so we'll now have object A at this side equals 200 cm, and this other side, since here is 60 and the total length is 150, it means that the length from here up to this point equals 150 minus 60, which is 90. So here is 90, here is 60, and there is 50. So the area of object B will be 60 times 50, and A will be 200 times 90, which is 18 with 3 zeros, and this equals 30 with 4 zeros. 30 with 3 zeros. So once we add, we have 0, 0, 0, 1, and 21,000 as the area of the object. Okay. Now let's try another example. Let's look at an example that explains further how to calculate area of some objects. Now this one is a word problem. It says a rectangular flower bed 10 meter long and 6 meter wide is edged on all 4 sides with a grass strip 14 meter wide and 18 meter long. Find the area of the grass. So it says a rectangular flower bed 10 meter long and 6 meter wide. So let's draw it. 10 meter long and 6 meter wide is edged on all 4 sides with a grass strip 14 meter wide, 14 meter wide and 18 meter long. 18 meter long. Find the area of the grass. So we have the grass as inside here. So the grass is here. Okay, so how do you think we can solve this? First, the best way to solve it is to find the area of the outer box, find the area of the inner box, and subtract. Once you subtract, you find it gives you the area of this internal part. So the area of the whole box is this 14 times 18. It will give you the whole area. Then 10 times 6, which is the internal box, will give you this area. So once you subtract, you have the outer area. It's just as simple as that. Okay, now let's look at other objects. And this is a cuboid. So a cuboid, we already discussed that before. A cuboid, how a cuboid is something like this, okay, like a matchbox. Okay, and already explained in the previous chapters the volume of a cuboid is calculated as the length times breadth times the height, or we can say since length times breadth is the area, and say the area. Now this is a general principle for any object. Please don't forget this. For any object, the volume equals the area of the base multiplied by the height. For any object, whether it's a cone, a sphere, a cylinder, whatever it is, it's always the area of the base. This is the base multiplied by the height. The same thing applies to a cone. We find the area of the base multiplied by the height. Okay, when we get to the chapters, we'll explain more on this. Okay. So we have several of these examples at the end of this chapter. So I want to click on Start Quiz and answer all the questions following.